release.
This can be a little off-putting. Huge point, this one. Test of Isner's concentration.
Oh, he's made it. Phenomenal forehand. Isner's volley just a little too deep. That was the problem. Had he created a little more of an angle with it, he would have given Roddick more court to cover, but still, he had very little room to maneuver there. A phenomenally good shot from the top seed.
And he's ready again. Look at Roddick, just in case it was coming back. Nothing wrong with the play from Isner.
Set point. An edgy forehand, but had enough court to play with.
I like the way he just held the shot. He waited to see what Roddick was going to do. Roddick held his ground, then he knew the open court was the right shot. But again, an outstanding second serve.
Roddick read it. That's why he's furious with himself making the return. Lovely feel. Not often you see Isner use that slice backhand for such good effect. Weighted that shot beautifully.
Listen, I've only been away from South Africa for a couple of days. Stop reminding me of all the golf that I'm missing now.
Well, I will remind you of Roddick's tiebreak record this season because it's absolutely phenomenal. 129, lost 6. Isner's isn't bad, but it's nothing compared to the top seeds.
1-0, Roddick.
When you've got a record like that, it must give you so much confidence going into yet another tiebreaker. Won a couple yesterday, of course, against Ivo Karlovic.
Here's a surprise.
Roddick won one against Sam Querrey in the opening set of their encounter earlier this week.
That's painted the line again.
1-all.
Such a good shot, that inside-out forehand. It's the added advantage of being tall. You're able to hit down on that particular shot.
Isner's played 4 tiebreaks this week, won 3 of them. And he really is hitting that serve an awful lot better this evening than he did yesterday. Huge advantage. You can get cheap points with just one meaty blow of the racket. Definitely you'll see Roddick make an unforced error like that. He's under no real pressure at all off the forehand.
Isner didn't do a whole lot of that really. He was just happy to hit the ball up the middle of the court, try and maintain a bit of depth.
He's handed Isner an opportunity here. Isner was a little fortunate, chunked a couple of those forehands in that rally. One went nice and high and deep, but the other one went a little shorter than expected, and it actually worked in his favour. That's what frustrated Roddick in the end there.
We saw that break down under pressure yesterday evening in the second set. Tie break against Thomas Burditch. I'm not sure if Roddick was watching that match, but if he was, he'll know that now is the time that he needs to pepper the Isner forehand.
What a volley.
Top draw stuff.
5-2, Isner.
Great to see him come in when it really matters, because the time was right. Roddick asks, great question. He opens the face of the racket there beautifully, because all he knew that he had to do was get the ball over the net. And you can see his box in the background there, pumped as hell.
A little greasy, but again, so effective because he slightly mistimed it. It's easy for somebody who uses extreme grips in this day and age. Vast majority of the players do. And they've got to move up the court. Ball's a couple of inches off the floor. The only thing you can do really is bunt it back in play.
And sometimes when you play against better players, you need a bit of luck to turn things in your favour. Exactly what we've seen in this tiebreaker. Things have gone Isner's way, no question about it.
Set point.
Isner.
Well, Roddick of all people should realise that tiebreaks can be won from 6-2 down. Isner will be extremely confident of wrapping things up here.
Beautifully done. Yes, he was a little fortunate on a couple of points in that tie break, but apart from that, he played extremely